In this video, we are going to see how to commission the GST 200 panel using that software. So the software name is GST Define Tool and the version is 3.0. So whenever we commission a GST 200 panel, there are two parts are available. One is on the hardware side, which is nothing but fixing the panel, connecting all the devices and fix that loop cable on the panel and do the Autolearn and ensure all the devices, field devices, get registered or auto-learned by the panel. So that is first part of the section. And the second part of the commissioning is nothing but using GST define tool. We need to assign all these devices, whether this is a detector, MCB, sounder, module, all these things we need to define using that software, and we need to create equations based on the scenario so that the sounders will get activated. So for this we need this GST defining tool software. Other than that, we need a card, RS232 card. The part code of this particular card is P9930. So when you buy this P9930 card, it will be look like this same. So this is the same card which have two ports. One will be this ribbon cable port which will get connected on the panel. I will show you how where it get connected, and the other end will be RS232 output, which is in two different form. One is 9-pin DIN connector and other one is printer USB port. Along with this card, we will get two cables. One is this cable which comes with one side printer USB and other one is normal USB, through which you can connect this card with your laptop or your PC. And the other option is this 9-pin DIN connector. One will get connected with the card P9930. The other end it will get connected with the PC. In case if you don't have RS232 port or RS232 port on your laptop or your computer, we need to buy a RS232 USB converter, so which will not come along with this card. We need to buy locally, so that in case sometimes this USB cable may not function properly or it may not connect properly, so that we will not waste our time, we can use this USB to serial converter along with this 9-pin DIN connector to commission the panel. So it will also come with the ribbon cable. One end it will get connected with this slot, other one will get connected on the panel side. So in GST 200 panel, there are two slots are available to fix these cards. So one slot normally we use it to fix that loop 2 card, and the other slot we will use to connect this RS232 card. So here I fixed this RS232 card. The part code is P9930 and it get connected with the panel. So how to connect this? So along with this card you will get a ribbon cable. That ribbon cable one end you need to connect with this particular port on this card, and the other end it will get connected on the main board, and the main board, the slot name is extend port. So this is the slot we need to connect it. And in case if you have two loop cards, in that scenario, from this extend port the ribbon cable will get connected with this RS232 card, and RS232 card the rib cable comes with multiple slots, multiple ports. So other end you can get connected with the loop 2 also. And now once you connect this, you need to switch on the panel and you need to do the auto learning. So we know how to do the auto learning. So press the system button. It will ask the password. The password is 24220011 and press enter button. Then open the panel door and there will be a button called PB1. You need to press and release this button. 1 second. So just you need to press and release it so that the panel will do the auto learn process. So whenever we use this card, we need to fix it first and connect it with the main board and do the auto learn, and the panel will get register this card on its memory so that we can start to use. And again, once you commission the panel completely and once you remove this card from the panel, what need to do? Again we need to do the auto learn so that the card will delete from this panel memory. If not, it will be showing an error on the panel. So whenever we use this card, we need to register it, and whenever we complete the commissioning and remove the card from the panel, we need to, once you remove it, we need to again do the auto learn, so that from the panel memory this card will get deleted.
Now we are going to see how to configure the GST 200 panel using that software. So once you connect the card and once you complete the Autolearn process, and if you restart the panel, the first display will come as color CRT OK. So if we are getting that message at the first moment once you switch on, that indicate that the card has taken by the panel. So that is the first indication. So then the panel will boot us normally. So once it get boot up normally, we have, as we said, we have two options. One is using that printer USB or mini USB to our laptop USB using that cable, or other option is using that 9-pin DIN connector. With the one side will be the card, other side it will be on the laptop. And if you don't have that 9-pin connector on your laptop or PC, you need to use a USB to serial converter. First, once you connect this cable on your laptop or in your PC, first we want to check whether the driver is installed normally or not. So before that, what we need to do, first we want to download that application from the website, GST website. So the application you can download easily from GST. If you can Google and you go to GST fire alarm panel, you will get the GST website. From there you can select software, you can get the software list. From here you can download GST Define 3.04 tool. So you can click it, it will get downloaded on your laptop. Once it downloaded, what you can do, you can open it, that file, and you need to install it on the PC laptop. So once while installing, it will ask to install the driver file also. So you need to click OK. You need to install the driver file. So once the application is completely installed, first we want to, and if your card is getting already connected with your laptop, first we want to check whether the USB driver is properly installed and what is the COM port it has taken. So to do that, what need to do, go right click on your PC or your computer and take manage and go to device manage. So go to device manager. Here your COM port details will be there. So ports, your COM port already got detected. So USB serial port COM3 has taken. In case the driver is not installed properly or the cable is malfunctioning, you may get some yellow error indication here, so that we need to correct it properly, then only this communication will start. So first thing is connect the card, completed. The card got start to communicate with my laptop using COM port with the COM port number 3. So this is cleared now. So now the third of step is open the application. So the application name is GST Define tool. So once you open the application at the first time, so at that first time it will ask a small message. It will open with a small message whether you had connected some dongle or not. So when you get that pop-up message, when you open, this will come at the first time of we open this application after the installation. So that time it will ask whether you had connected the dongle or not. So if you click yes, it will check for the dongle and all, and since the dongle is not there, it will keep on getting the same error. You cannot open the application. So at that point of time, when it adds that message, click no, so that the application will boot as normally. So this is the normal view of this application. So once the application is open, first thing is we need to add the panel. So right click here, add FACP. So here you can give any name, whatever name you want, you can give there. I'm just giving a stress, or you can leave it as it is. And the FACP address. So this is the address of the panel which we had set. So this is not the hard set, this is the soft addressing. How I can check this panel address? You just click system button on the panel, it will ask the password. You can give 8 times 1 and click enter. There the third option will be network setup will be there. So enter. So the first option will be net local address. There it will be mentioned at 001. By default it will comes with 001. You can, so whatever the panel address available, the same address number need to given here. So example, if the panel address which is showing on the panel is 3, you need to set 3 also. Then only the panel will start to communicate. If not, you will get a timed out message. So here my panel is 01, that's why I'm just leaving it as 1 only. And the panel model, third type is the panel type, FACP type. Here my panel is GST200EN. So then click OK. So the panel will get add here. So first step is add the panel. Okay, completed. The second step is COM port setup. Click COM set. Here it will show what are the COM ports taken in your laptop. So at present only one COM port is connected, and that is COM3. Click OK. So this COM port number and the USB cable whatever shown on my device manager should be the same. So click OK. And third step is COM test. You need to click COM test and click start. It will give the communication status. If it showing as timed out, that means the panel is not getting communicated with the software. You need to do the basic troubleshooting, like re-registering the card once again. Re-registering the card in the sense you need to do Autolearn once again. Second step is, in case that ribbon cable connector may have loose contact or that connector may be not properly connected, you can use another connector, because the ribbon cable which connect with the main panel to the card will have 2 to 3 slots available. You can use any of the other slot also and check. Secondly, third option is changing that cable, or you can on the laptop side you can change, you use another USB port and check whether it is connecting or not. Third option is, or the final option is, you can use that 9-pin DIN connector with the USB to serial converter, through which also you can try. So you need to do the multiple troubleshooting to get this communication status as okay. Or sometimes the application may open as run as administrator mode, that time it will start. So because this communication issue may happen due to multiple reasons. One is the card is not properly registered. You can remove the card and do the Autolearn, and then fix the card and do the Autolearn. That may take give a solution. Or the ribbon cable pin which you are using may have some problem or not properly fixed. You can use another ribbon cable, the same cable, another slot, you can use it and do again the Autolearn process. Third option is the USB laptop. Sometimes my USB laptop one port may not support, so I used to remove and connect with another USB port of my laptop. It used to work. Or the final option is use that converter, a 9-pin connector using the USB to serial converter. Through all these different steps, and you can start the application as run as administrator. That also may help to fix this problem. So, or some cases even I change, some customer comes with their own laptop that may not communicate properly, and I may try with my laptop, it used to work. So there are different scenarios where the setup will not communicate properly. So you need to troubleshoot and get it communicated properly, then you can stop it and you can clear it and you can close it here. Now once it communicated, click here, list will come loop 1 and loop 2, two loop panel. GST200 is a 2 loop panel. Click loop 1. So you already connected some devices on the field, and that you already done the Autolearn. Example, you have some 50 devices. You first, what you need to do, take all the panel data to my laptop. You need to configure it and send the data to the panel again. This is the stuff we need to do in the loop configuration. If I have a 2 loop, loop 1 and loop 2 also, you need to do this. If loop 2 is available, again you need to select loop 2. First you need to download, or you need to take all the panel data to my laptop, then assign as you required. Assign in the sense, what is the zone number, what is the device type, what is the location where you actually installed. You need to assign all these things, and then these data you need to send back to the panel again. This is the step we need to do on the loop configuration. So before doing all these things, first you need to check whether my panel is communicating with the device software or not in second level, because sometime no your communication test or will give okay, but here it may give some trouble. So to do that, to test that, what need to do, example, you have, my case I had connected 6 devices, I know address 1 to 6 I connected here. So what need to do, just select first device and you can click upload. So here upload in the sense I want to take the data from panel to laptop. So once you click upload, whatever the details available on the panel will come to my software. In my scenario, it got zone number 1. By default it is taken number zone 1, but no other data is available because it's a new installation. So device, what is the device type is also not knowing by the panel, and what is the location is not assigned yet. So now I understood that my panel data is coming to my laptop. Now I want to configure this device first. Example, my first device, physically I connected one optical smoke detector and I am assigning as location as ground floor smoke detector, and after doing this I am just sending this to my panel. For that you need to select the device and click download, so that this download action also should happen properly. If these two functions are happening at least one first device, then I am 100% confident that my panel is perfectly communicating with my software. So once you confirmed with the first device, now you can select all your devices. In my case I have only 6 devices. I selected those 6 devices and click upload, so that what the panel data is coming to my laptop now. So it by default it has taken as zone 1, but device type it's not knowing that by default, so I need to assign it. My second device physically I connected is MCB. My third device I physically connected as a sounder. So sounder normally we used to give as 13, and again the fourth device what I had connected is again optical smoke detector. Fifth device I connected as a MCB in the field, and my sixth device I connected is a sounder again. So whatever you actually connected, you need to assign that device type, and then you need to give the corresponding device text here, ground floor MCP. So here I'm just giving some short form sounder, and again first floor smoke detector, first floor MCP, and first floor sounder. So once you assign everything, now you need to send this data to your panel. So sending the data, select those devices only, then click download. Now all this data, whatever you assigned on the software, will be get downloaded to the panel. So now to confirm that, go to panel browse button and select the loop and see whatever the device number, address number 1, 2, 3 will be assigned, whatever we assigned here. So first device is showing us, instead earlier it was no define, now it will be optical. Second device earlier it was no define, now it could be MCB. So it will get assigned properly. So like that, select all your devices, do this action. So that's the first step. So if you have to loop to the same way, first device you test it, if it is perfectly communicating, select all the devices, upload it, the panel data will come to your laptop or software, then assign it as per the drawing or design with the location, everything, then select all those devices and click download, so that the panel will get the complete data. That is the first step of action. My second and the last action is just create the equation. So to create the equation, it's very simple. My scenario, I have two different scenario. One first scenario is in this case all the devices are assigned as zone 1. At what scenario I need to assign as zone 1? I don't have any condition. That means I have 100 devices. Example, I have 100 devices. Even any device get activate, all my sounder should activate. Those scenario I will assign all the devices as zone 1. I don't need to assign as zone 1, zone 2 karke. So in loop 1, any device get activated, all the sounder should activate on my loop 1, means I need to assign all devices as zone 1. In some scenario only people will ask on logics, I will tell you in the second section. So that's why I assigned as zone 1. If you have loop 2, in that scenario you need to assign as zone 2, not as zone 1. Here you need to give us zone 2. First loop as zone 1 always, and second loop always give to different zone 2 here. So that is the first action you need to take care. So my first logic is, if any zone activate, all my sounder should activate. That is the equation I am going to create. So click equation, double click here, you will get a new page. Click fuzzy devices, select any zone, device type, any type, activate. This is my condition. And my effect device, what action should have take. So fuzzy device, any zone. Yeah, so here the device type should be my sounder. So that means any device get activate, the effect device sounder should get activate. That's why I'm selecting a sounder here. So condition device is any zone, any device get activated. In any zone, my sounder should get activated. That's the equation I created here. Now I need to click save new, so that the equation will get saved here. Now what I need to do, I need to select this equation and click download all, so that this equation will send to my panel memory. So now if you activate any device in the field like MCB or a smoke detector, heat detector, any detector, if you get activate, all your sounder will get activated. You need to test in the field. So that is the first level of equation. In my scenario, some of the scenario, no, I may have output modules also. So output modules also. For that case, what need to do? The condition devices will be same, because condition device is my input devices. Fuzzy devices, any zone, any device. So it can be from any zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. In any zone, any device get activate. My effect device should be like, I need to create two things. One is my sounder, any zone, my sounder should get activate. In the same project I have output module also. So what I need to do, I need to click insert device, one more line will add. You need to double click here, you need to click fuzzy devices, any zone. What is the device? Output device. So output device we need to click as, select as damper. You can select as damper. Where you need to just click damper, and now you can click save new. So equation is created, and you need to click download all, so that the panel will get this equation. Now you can test it. So in this scenario, I have damper also I added. A damper is assigned for my output devices. Example, in this section we only seen the output devices as sounder. Some scenario, no, people will have output devices also. Example, output module they may connected here. So that is also to be assigned here. I am just temporarily creating a small device here, zone 1, and with the sound. Here you need to assign this output device as damper here, and you can give AHU tripping. So if you have any such modules in your project, then you should have two lines in the equation. One is for sounder, one is for your module. So whatever type you are assigning here, the same name should be assigned here also. So that need to be taken care. If you don't have any modules, then you don't bother. You only create equation for sounder. That means only for condition device and effect device you can create it, and without any damper. If you have some cases, if you have output devices, then you can create that also. And some of the cases, if you find some delay for those output devices, you can set some delay also. Some case sounder should activate after 15 seconds or 20 seconds, you can set that time also. So once you create the equation, then send the data to the panel and test it. So this is the first scenario. My second scenario will be like, I have in loop on itself, I may have multiple. Example, ground floor, first floor, two different floors are there. Example, ground floor I have 3 devices. So that's why I assigned a zone, and first floor I have 3 devices. So my condition is, in ground floor activate, only the ground floor sounder should activate. First floor detector detect, my first floor sounder should activate. That is my second scenario, or people may ask such scenarios. In those scenarios, we need to create, or first we need to create multiple zones. By default only one zone will be created. We need to add one more zone. So here you need to give the zone text as you required. Zone 2 I just selected. So now zone 1 and zone 2 is created from FSCP zone. Now I need to go FSCP net, select the loop. If you go first, my 3 devices are ground 4, so I just select, leaving it as it is zone 1. My second, my fourth device I am selecting it, assigning as zone 2. All my devices here as assigning as zone 2, and I am just selecting only those 3 devices and sending to my panel because I had done some modification. So if you click download, so those data, whatever you modified, no, that data will be updated to my panel. So now my scenario is first 3 devices are zone 1, next 3 devices are zone 2. So like now I am going to create 2 different equations. That means in zone 1 any device get activated. It can be detector or MCB get activated. Those zone 1 sounder should activate. My second equation should be in zone 2 any device. It can be detector, MCB or input module, anything if get activate. My zone 2 sounder only should activate, not zone 1 sounder should activate. That's my second scenario where I am going to create the equation. So I am going to equation. Here I am just clearing all my previous equations, or I can directly double click here. I can select fuzzy devices. Instead of earlier I selected all zone, here I am just selecting individual particular zone. Zone 1 any device get activate. Okay, and effect devices, what I am going to do, double click here, fuzzy devices. In zone 1 that particular any sounder, zone 1 sounder should get activate. Okay, save new. Right, now my next equation is for zone 2. Double click, fuzzy devices, zone 2 device type any type get activate. Double click here, fuzzy devices, in zone 2 sounder, only that sounder should get activate. Now you just save new, it will listed here. Now you can select both the thing and click download all, so that this equation will get uploaded to your panel. Now if you go and activate any device in the zone 1, only the zone 1 sounder will get activated, and if you activate any device in the zone 2, only zone 2 sounder will get activated. So these are the 2 major scenarios we may require in commissioning this panel. So if you want to give the panel text on the display, that means the company name, if you want to display it on the panel screen, you can right click on the panel name, set FSCP title, and you can give the required name, whatever you want. You can type here and click OK. That name get displayed on the panel. And in case if you want to take the backup of that location text you had already given, you can right click on the panel name and click export device. You can export those location text whatever you given in text format. So this also will help to take the backup of those text. Third option is you want to take the backup of this particular panel. So to take the backup, click database backup and then click backup database. It will ask the location where you want to save it, and you can select the location and give the required file name, so that complete database will get backup. This will help to restore in future if you clear the panel memory sometimes. And some of the scenario you may require to clear the panel memory also. Like there was some malfunctioning happening, I want to completely delete the panel memory, and I need to do the complete commissioning of the panel. In those scenario, you can do it from the panel, where there is an option called system. It will ask the password. You need to give the password as 24220011 and click enter, and there is an option called initialize. So if you click initialize, it will ask, there will be a third option will be the wipe memory or initialize the panel there will be option will be there. If you click that, it will ask the password. So the password is 19491030, and then if you click OK, the complete panel memory will be cleared and you can start the recommissioning. So before doing this wipe memory, whatever data you want to take backup, you can take backup and do this wipe memory action. Thank you.